Are y'all ready, kids? Like nigga, I can't hear you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, non-binaries, and transgenders, this is the Ultra Heelz Wrestling Podcast, live from Rey Mysterio in Garfield, New Jersey. I am Dr. Messiah 2.0. I am the mail boy, and I am also the CEO. But in case you did not know, I am also the leader and founder of the Fuck Kevin Dunn Club. Since my co-host took out Vince McMahon, it is my civic duty to take down the other half. And on the phone, as always, the OG, the triple OG of the Ultra Heelz.
It's your boy Alex, the motherfucker here, aka the Stanley Podcast, and also known as the man, the pit, the man in the grave next to the dead man, also known as your boy, pretty girl in the clip of crawl space and have her run to a crawl space.
And on the boards, they call him J Kid.
Yo, you already know. Right here, I am J Kid with the Ultra Heelz Wrestling News, of course, and just calling. I guess I have to call Tony Khan a Mark today. You know,
that's
Super
fine.
Mark today.
That's fine.
So I got the Tony Khan is a Mark club that's going on right now. The Tony Khan is a Mark club. Why? Because we'll get to it very soon.
Yes. But as we always do now, we're going to start with Cheeks of the Week.
Cheeks of the Week. Hold up.
Yeah,
I gotta get that sound effect.
Oh, you don't have germs queued up? There we go.
Cheeks of the Week.
Yeah.
There we go.
Cheeks of the Week.
A solo performance this week. Maurice, who was getting basically naked on vacation this weekend. We got Miz sucking on titties. And Maurice is just basically naked on the beach.
Of course.
I believe they were in Cabo.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. But as I say, if you listen to the Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, do yourself a favor. Hop on YouTube. Watch Cheeks of the Week. Mm-hmm. First 3 minutes of the show, watch Cheeks of the Week. You won't be sorry.
Cheeks of the Week.
And then you can go back to your normal consumption of our programming.
Yay.
But yeah, Maurice and that ass. And then
such a nice.
Yeah, just the whole package.
For the whole ensemble.
Honestly, if I was the Miz, I'd have a boner 24/7.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah.
I can no longer wear wrestling tights. I got to go back to the Miz original shorts.
Them shits was ugly.
Yeah, they were.
They look, they were ugly, but they came with a belt. You stuck that right up there and they tightened the belt real good. For all that Super Saiyan shit, you know, Super Saiyan 4, you make me tail around you. Pull it off real well.
Man, I would be screaming yes for those too.
And since we have with ongoing news, we're gonna start the show with Ultra Fantasy Booking. That way we can just talk until we run out of time.
Of course.
So last week was the draft for season 2. And I came to the conclusion we can use the people that we let go as the free agent pool. So in case you want to bring somebody back or grab somebody that was on the other shows, there's now a free agent pool.
You had to send me a list of the updated.
Yep, I got you today. I just because as I was thinking about what to do with the people that got released, I was like, yeah, I never sent him his new roster. So the free agent pool will consist of Cedric Alexander, Kane after he was unmasked, R-Truth, Angel Garza, Dexter Lumis, Davey Boy Smith Jr., Kenny King, Rush, Shane Taylor, Randy Orton, Nick Aldis, The Undertaker, Danhausen, W. Morrissey, aka Big Cass, Adam Page, Damian Priest, Thunder Rosa, Rosemary, Madison Rain, Sue Young, Kaylee Ray, Victoria, Tessa Blanchard, Jordan Grace, Piper Niven, Beer Money, Mustache Mountain, The North, Private Party, The Radicals, AOP, Santana Ortiz, and the B Team.
Okay. What makes it more funny is all them names you said sound like majority of this my show.
You had a bigger roster.
I know.
You had like an extra 10 people more than me.
Yo, guess who's on the chat right now?
Guess who's back?
Back again.
Kelvin's back.
The commissioner.
Like Strowman. What up, man? It's been a while.
It's been a hot minute. Bro.
And now, the first episode of Warzone in Season 2. We're starting out hot. We've got Walter going up against the newly acquired Alexander Hammerstone. If you thought Sheamus and Walter was brutal,
Which was a brutal match.
Walter and Hammerstone.
It's gonna be man meat, meat on meat, bare chest, bleeding chest.
Walter
Take it off a dangle.
Walter and Hammerstone would be brutal.
Yo, word.
I don't want to be there for it. I don't want to be there for it. I don't want to be in it. I don't even want to be referee.
I just want to see it on TV.
Match 2. Tony Storm, newly acquired, and Indy Hartwell, newly acquired, teaming up to take on Serena Deeb and Mercedes Martinez. Next up, we're going to have Adam Cole and AJ Styles in a promo. Since Finn Balor was traded to Dragon Force, they're now forced to vacate the tag titles. And because new GM Jim Cornette is not allowing the Freebird rule to exist, there will be a tournament to crown new tag team champions, but they were able to negotiate that Adam Cole's best buds, Red Dragon, will be in the tournament, and AJ Styles pulled in a favor for his OGs, the Good Brothers. They will also be in the tournament. So, next match, Red Dragon will be taking on the Grizzled Young Vets, also newly acquired, in the first round of the tag tournament. Next match, the Good Brothers will be taking on Breezango in the tag tournament. The winner of those two matches will face each other for the titles at the next pay-per-view. In the women's division, Nikita Lyons will be taking on Taya Valkyrie. That's a lot of ass. That's a lot of titties. It's also blonde on blonde violence, and I like it.
Do you believe in the blondes that the blondes?
Next up,
I believe in Jorgens.
yeah. Next up, the New Day will come to the ring. They're going to call out the Usos. We've been to battle too many times to count, but what we've never done is a 3-on-3. You work for Roman, but he's too busy to ever help you. So so then the Usos come out. You know, y'all talk a lot of noise, but the bloodline runs deep. Don't worry, we got 3. We'll see you at Unforgiven. So we got another pay-per-view match set up. And the main event, the MLW Openweight Champion Daniel Bryan will be facing none other than L.A. Knight. And that is this week's Warzone.
Yeah.
Starting out hot.
It is. Starting out very hot. Yo, word.
All right.
Week of wrestling, bro.
I'm old, I'm tired, and I work with children. The words of one Phil Brooks.
Oh, man. We got Phil Brooks in the building.
Now, as I said, this is an ongoing story. Let me read the legal letter sent out by AEW. We have decided to make an official statement regarding the situation connected with Phil Brooks, a.k.a. CM Punk, and Stephen Waltz, a.k.a. Adam Page. AEW cannot confirm the information given about what has happened is all true and unfortunately has resulted in Stephen leaving the company.
Oh.
Adam Page is gone. We wish him the best in the rest of his career, and AEW and our roster will miss him. We can also confirm that Tyson Smith, Kenny Omega, and Matt and Nicholas Massey, the Young Bucks, will not be leaving. More news will be coming out further on this situation, but as of this moment, we cannot provide any. Signed, Tony Khan, President and CEO, and he left out his other titles, All Elite Wrestling.
So you know what that means,
Adam
right?
Page is gone. Wow.
Yeah, that, and someone could pick him up.
He's not going to WWE.
He's not going to do
He's not.
He was going back to New Japan before he go back to WWE.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
Gotta pay
Watch.
him.
He's going to take some time off, and Tony Khan re-signs him to ROH.
Okay.
He's there, but he's not really there. You know, like Colt Cabana, who's there but is not really there. because Tony Khan was going to let him go, but apparently Hangman and the Bucks thought CM Punk told Tony Khan to fire him, which he said he did not. He has not had a conversation with Tony Khan about Colt Cabana. And they saved him from being fired, and he was re-signed to a Ring of Honor contract.
Man.
But CM Punk went on to explain what has happened with Colt Cabana since the lawsuit following his podcast where he trashed the doctor for WWE, and then Punk got sued. Long story short, he says he was helping pay for Colt Cabana's podcast or something. He was doing something in terms of helping.
He's paying his bills.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then he also said, Colt Cabana shares a bank account with his mother.
Well, wow.
Yeah,
he's not going through a good era right now. Colt Cabana, man.
Yeah. But so Adam Page is gone.
Damn.
But as CM Punk said, this has been an ongoing issue for several months, and he said, I hate to do it, but it's gotten to the point where I have to stoop to their level and just, air it out in public where I've tried to address it in private, and everybody's just avoiding the topic.
And Valador said, he inputted, Tony Khan is quickly finding himself in over his head.
Yes, and that's what we were talking about before we were on the air. A lot of this is Tony Khan's fault because he had taken away some power from the EVPs. But
whoa, World of Wrestling, what's going on?
What's up?
What's going on, my boy?
No, I don't think Punk should be fired. This is not Punk's fault. No. Punk simply responded to what was coming at him. He just responded with facts. Nobody can disprove him, and they're mad about it.
Yep.
That's what it is. You can't dispute any of the facts. Nobody has offered an alternative truth because there is no other truth. It's just, we're going to be, as Punk said, I work with children. They're going to act like children. They're going to throw a hissy fit, and that's all they can do because they have no answer. What? And as I was just saying, before I got into that little rant, this is Tony Khan's fault. Yep. Tony Khan is not addressing the issues. You just can't be like, oh, it's wrestling. They'll work it out. There's more than just, oh, this is wrestling problem. These are personal issues.
Yep.
And the personal issues are with people that you have put in power. So if the people who you have put in power are causing problems, you need to step up, either tell them to fall back or solve the problem. And Tony Khan has done neither. It's his issue.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Tony Khan is beyond over his head. But I think giving the Bucks and Kenny Omega the power they have was the wrong idea, and I think that was probably the best why Cody left. I think Cody foreseen this happening, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah. I'm gonna go before this shit hit the fan, and not be a part of this bullshit."
Cody wanted a big Cody. Cody was willing to take a bigger role, but obviously he wanted more money too. And I think Cody did the most in terms of actually being an executive for the company, as opposed to, hey, we're here, we got a title, we're important, look at us. That's what I get from the Young Bucks. And especially after the talent meeting where Kenny Omega said, if it was up to me, 80% of you wouldn't be here. Are you serious?
Damn.
And that's why a chair got thrown in. It is what it is at this point.
And there were reports months ago about the way, the backstage politics is everybody's forming these cliques. And ironically, the EVPs, they have the biggest clique because it's everybody they got hired when AEW started. And those numbers are slowly diminishing because Tony Khan's not giving these people re-signing these people's contracts. Where Marco Stunt's gone. I've lost track of everybody that he let go. Yeah, most of the Dark Order's gone.
I lost track of everybody, and then I know like Malachi Black took a leave of absence for a while for mental reasons and shit, but he also asked for a release.
Yeah.
man. He's trying to come back as damn. What was his ring name?
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black.
Aleister Black.
I don't want to shit on Tony Khan in terms of he's lost all control. I don't want to go there because that's just like painting everything with a broad brush. He's not. Again, this is still only the third year that they've existed. Everything's been harmonious so far. Punk has come in. He's kind of stirred things up. He's set the bar higher than what was already there. People like MJF exist. He left for his personal reasons. But again, he sets the bar higher than most people there.
I mean, shit. This is starting to be like that WCW NWO thing right now, where everybody wants to be on that one click, and Eric Bischoff starts to lose control. Oh well,
it damn near
is everything on Hulk Hogan wants to do. Fuck.
But as they say, the numbers, the TV ratings or whatnot, the highest rated segments are CM Punk, undoubtedly. MJF was very high. Chris Jericho is still very high. The Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, not very high. And in fact, most of their TV segments, the numbers go down. Because the people, as I've said from the beginning, the people that are going to watch them were going to watch them regardless of what promotion that they were in.
But it feels forced, wasn't it? Like that three trio tag team title belts.
I feel like that trio title was just made for them in general. Like I feel like they were going to be first to have it anyway.
Look who was in the tournament. It was them and all of their friends. Mm-hmm. It was everybody that they got a job in AEW. That's who it was.
Hey, look, man, we got y'all all the jobs, so we need y'all to take this fall for us while we get these belts.
And again, I think I mentioned this like 2 weeks ago. The creation is the because the Young Bucks went on an interview and said, "Oh yeah, we dropped the titles early because we saw a bigger thing coming for us. What's bigger than being the tag team champions and having potentially the biggest tag team match your company can have, which is Young Bucks FTR 3? The Trios title's not bigger than having that third match. Obviously, the Young Bucks had to lose, but their egos would not allow them to lose. They have, in their minds, they have to be the winners, and that just was not in the cards. FTR had to win that match. It didn't matter doesn't matter at the time that they were still heels. You can't win that match. The crowd is going to because remember when the Young Bucks came out and did that promo? They said we're the best tag team in wrestling, and the crowd just started chanting FTR. An AEW crowd is chanting FTR at them, and that hurt their feelings. And they said, "Fuck this." That's basically they said, "Fuck this."
Man, yeah, they had feelings.
Yeah, they quickly got in their feelings over that one.
Word. They literally felt butthurt. They felt butthurt, man. Punk did talk about something else, didn't he?
Oh, well, it wasn't really. It was more like Kevin Owens said something. It wasn't about what CM Punk said. Oh, yeah. Kevin Owens went on Twitter. And what the fuck did he post on Twitter? It was like 2 words. Let me see if I can still find it. Talk, Alex.
Oh, my bad. I wanted to know what Kevin Owens said.
Yeah, I was like in suspense. He said butthole. I'm sure that wasn't it, but it's probably similar.
Shit, I forgot what it was.
It's probably similar, but
But like we were saying, bro, like I feel like a lot of stuff in AEW now is like I don't want to say forced, but I feel like it's starting to be forced now with the Bucks and Omega. Now, especially now that Omega is like feeling better now, somewhat, not really.
Still hasn't.
I feel like I feel like everything we watch right now is just basically like, oh yeah, this is going to happen regardless. We just want y'all to know it was going to happen. So, we just going to make you watch this, even though you probably don't want to watch this, and you're going to enjoy it, period.
I mean, it's always been the elite show.
And that's the thing that sucks.
That's the thing.
It's not
that
the
does
elite
suck.
show.
Is that the thing that does suck? Because it's because of ego and shit of the elite.
I wouldn't even say it. Yeah, I would. You know what? It's ego.
It is an
But
ego.
I wouldn't even say more. I wouldn't say more ego. Like I said, I feel like Tony Khan should never gave them that kind of power.
Yeah, because that's what happens, man. We already saw this happening on WCW, like I mentioned earlier. We saw this when they gave that kind of power to Hulk Hogan.
They gave it to Kevin Nash.
Mostly Kevin
the show
Nash.
into the ground.
Yeah, mostly Kevin Nash. But yeah, like this is what happens when.
Oh, he posted Mount Rushmore.
Oh,
That's all he posted.
Kevin Steen, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, because it was late, like Sunday night. It was like 1:00 Monday morning, and he just, after the tirade, he just posted Mount Rushmore on Twitter.
Oh man.
Hey man, look. At the end of the day, CM Punk got the buzz, and it wasn't even a pipe bomb. It was just him speaking facts.
Yeah, that's as I said, nobody has offered an alternative truth because CM Punk spoke the truth, and there's no refuting it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't, bruh. If you're gonna sit up here and you're going to complain about a man that works for the company, and then that man sits down and then basically rebuttal everything you said with an answer that you couldn't even give yourself, there's no need for you to even be talking about this situation no more at this point. Like, you basically just got shut the fuck up on live television while the man was eating a goddamn muffin. Like, who shuts you up while eating a muffin? Like, that's crazy. Like, that's like somebody sunning you. It's like somebody sunning you, and they're like in a they're in a clown suit, like half naked, and they sun you in front of everybody, and everybody goes, "Damn, that's crazy! You got stunned by a half naked clown. That's crazy."
I've seen this one other time in my life. In high school, one of my friends, he was beefing with some kid, and the kid was talking shit to him. So this was during lunch. So he stood there, he was eating his food. He was like, just looking at him. He put his food down. He put his book bag down. Instantly dropped him.
I'm about to say, you sure it wasn't DJ Academic getting beat up? So that's what I feel like it should have been.
Nah, he was what, 2 grades behind me? Yeah, I went to high school with DJ Academics. Well, me and his brother are in the same grade, but yeah, I went to high school with DJ Academics.
Valador says a good point. Did he say that's Elias? That's Elias.
No, thank you. Thanks to Triple H, Kevin Owens is over that stage.
I'm glad.
He's the prize fighter again.
That's Elias.
Bruh, look. Wait, how long has Triple H been in power right now?
About a month and a half now.
Month and a half.
And he's done so much in a month and a half that nobody so far was able to do besides Paul Heyman and ECW days.
Honestly, it hasn't been that much. It's just they're so impactful that it feels like it's so much more.
Well, no, when I say done so much, I don't mean it as like he's changed the wrestling game. I mean, the man has set motion to things that should have been set in motion when Vince was in charge that made fucking sense that he shouldn't have gotten rid of.
Yeah.
Give people their names back, bringing back certain people to finish storyline, making people go back to the way they were. We're not getting 38 minutes of talk time before, during, and anywhere in between for fucking segments. We're getting wrestling. We're getting matches of people that were sitting in the back and catering, doing nothing, fucking having matches. And then your press conference, like, look at the picture.
Yeah, look at this picture.
This should speak volumes between two different shows. Like, that should speak volumes. You have CM Punk, like I said, eating a goddamn bran muffin. And you got Tony Khan looking at him like he done pulled the baddest bitch in the world, and he's trying to figure out why he's so ugly and how he got her.
If you don't want to have the head booker all up in your interviews, all over the mic, come to Death Row.
Come to WWE.
But then look at Triple H. Triple H let Roman sit there, and he just sat to the side. And he just let it go. Just do what you gotta do, bro. Say what you gotta fucking say. This is your story. Like, it's two different sides of a coin, speaking damn near the same truth at the same time.
J-Kid, what did you say? Tony Khan is what?
Tony Khan is a mark.
There you go.
Tony Khan is a super mark. And that's why.
Tony Khan look like he got a brand new toy, and he don't believe that his parents bought him that toy.
That's essentially what happened. His father bought him $1 billion toy, and these are his live action figures.
Wish I could have $1 billion toys like this, but I really want them to be Playboy models. I'm not gonna lie.
The part where he's just eating a bran muffin, right?
Yeah, eating them up and drinking non-alcoholic beer.
What makes it more funny is when I watched the interview, I was like, it'd be funny as hell he eat some food and not giving a shit. And then all of a sudden I saw him eating the muffin, and I was like, well, that was right on point.
That was expected.
Valdor said Tony looking at Punk like Drake looks at sports stars.
No. Tony looking at Punk like how Drake look at all female rappers that he can't hit.
That too.
Damn.
Ice Spice not having ass.
Yo, this shit's hilarious. Oh man.
Let's see. Hold on. What else is?
Great interview by Roman, by the way. Only said one word or two words. Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge me. That's all he had to say.
That's all it
He
is.
didn't say no. At this point right now, Roman has been our best. I'm not even gonna say the best, but our best in this era champion as a fighting champion.
Because we are the ones, man.
CM Punk's manager Ace Steel is expected to be fired after the situation.
Well,
expected to be or it's going to be?
Expected to be. It's not official yet, but Meltzer. That's what Meltzer said.
Yeah. Well, still Tony Khan's fault.
Oh my.
What?
It's a picture of Mandy Rose. She's doing the Shawn Michaels with the title. She's ass naked with just the title. Well, the two titles.
First of all, one, send that my way.
What do you think I was doing?
Please send that my way too.
God damn.
I need to observe.
Like,
I need to observe if it's a potential cheek of the week.
No, it's front.
Oh.
And like I said, the titles are covering everything you need to see. Well, everything you want to see.
It's Mandy. Front, back, side to side. I don't give a fuck. It still look good.
To the window, to the wall. To the sweat drop down my balls.
And take off all her spray tan. Yes. Now to be talked about all the fuckery that's happening in the world.
Hold on. One more piece of fuckery before we actually get to the wrestling. Tony Khan was not happy that WWE booked Clash of the Castle in the same weekend. He said, "We are the first pro wrestling show on Labor Day weekend last year and our first year in existence. I don't think it's a coincidence. When the fight is brought to us, I have unique ways of retaliating. I have a lot of money. This is not a game to me. This is my life. I don't think it's a joke. I take this very seriously. When I compared myself to Jim Crockett this weekend, I got a taste of that same medicine Jim Crockett got. But I have a lot more fucking money, and I'm serious. I'm not going to sit back and take this." What does he sound like, sir? A mark. Mm-hmm. I have a lot of money. That's his answer. I have a lot of money.
He sounds like a total mark. There's a lot of money.
You know what he sounds like? He sounds like Shane McMahon.
Yo, he's about to go over and buy stuff. AEW. Now it would be Triple H versus Shane McMahon again. Shit.
Yeah,
I'll be cool with that.
I would be cool with that too, man.
MJF is back.
Yes.
Yes.
Finally.
You know, when the pay-per-view started and they had fucking little black peanut head, Stokely Carmichael, where the fuck his name is, they had him just take the chip down, and he gave him some mask. I'm like, this is the stupidest fucking thing ever. I still think it's a really stupid way to to go about that.
I mean, it was the most easiest way to do that, but
I still think that was a stupid way to do that.
Somebody brought it to my attention. What was the easiest win for like a Money in the Bank or / ladder match, whatever?
This
Brock Lesnar being in the Money in the Bank for no fucking reason.
No, but Brock
Lesnar
Lesnar literally did the same thing. He wasn't in the match. He was announced at the last minute. He walked out. He F5'd like Ricochet or something. He grabbed the chip and that was it. He grabbed the briefcase and that was it. That was his whole contribution to the match.
Mm-hmm. This was the most easiest shit I've ever seen.
But I think this is a really contrived way for MJF. If you want to have him show up as a masked figure, fine. But you just hand it to him like that. That doesn't get over with me.
Mind you, this is the most MJF shit to do. Honestly, it is the most MJF shit to do.
For all the heel shit that he does, he also fights for it. He backs it up. And that's why I think this is kind of an ass backwards way of booking MJF.
And for us to get Punk versus MJF again, but this time for the title?
And so soon, because you already did 2 changes in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, right?
So you're going to change the title again, a third?
Why did I feel like Moxley was going to win this shit?
No. It's Punk in Chicago. He wasn't going to lose.
True, because he was in Cleveland last time. That's the only place where he would lose.
Yeah, he always loses in Cleveland, yeah.
It always haunts Punk in Cleveland. But, yeah, in Chicago, fuck, man. I still would think Moxley would have won.
Nah. It was, to me, it was always going back to Punk. I just think it was a really stupid thing to have that Dynamite match. Why just have the unification at the pay-per-view instead of make Moxley the full champion and then switch it back the other way? Just do it once. That's enough.
Yeah, this was like too much rigmarole just coming in. It's too much rigmarole.
But to me, the match of the night, Bryan Danielson and Chris Jericho, the Lionheart.
Yeah, that was a fucking doozy of a match. Though.
It started a little slow, but based on the type of match they had, it was called for.
Yeah,
because it was very mat based. It was very very technical.
Technical for real.
And they just slowly brought the pace up as they went ahead. Go ahead.
It brought out a side of Jericho we ain't seen in a long time.
Yes, yeah.
Down to the theme song.
I got tired of all the nicknames and all that shit. Once he said you're facing the Lionheart and he started wrestling, I was sitting up like, yo, we ain't seen this Chris Jericho since what? WCW, early WWE, ECW days?
Yeah, before he left WWF the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I was like, bro, this is the Chris Jericho I need. He don't need to be in a group. He needs to just be that.
Yep.
Until he retires.
Yep. This Chris Jericho is more, not only tolerable, it's welcomed.
Yeah, it's always welcome. That's how he started. This is how, like, everything started for Jericho. Being that Lionheart persona.
The best thing Jericho could have did was, before this match got started, and before he started calling himself the Lionheart again, he should have grew out the goatee.
Yeah. Kind of short notice.
Yeah, like he should, like, I feel like he should have grew out the goatee or put his hair back in the little ponytail thing on top he used to have.
Well, he had it during the entrance, but it came out.
I know. That's why I'm so mad it didn't stay. I'm like, damn it, bro. I'm like, damn, I wish you could have had that a little longer.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you got goatee and make that whole ensemble look right.
Yeah. And as we called, as soon as the trios tournament was announced, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are the first ever AEW Trios World Champions. Like there was going to be any other answer.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to boo that. I'm just indifferent about it.
It was forced, man. It was very forced. And I would have been more excited if this was like a surprise pick or something like that, but yeah, I wasn't feeling this whole tournament because it was all of Kenny Omega's friends.
Yeah.
Like, you knew who was going to win.
And honestly, to me, I think I texted Alex as soon as I finished watching the pay-per-view. There was a lot of horse shit on this show to find just that little nugget of gold. Of course. I think out of the 15 matches, I enjoyed 3. Everything else, I was just whatever, blah about, or it was just bad.
Yeah.
Because I enjoyed Starks and Hobbs. It was short.
Starks was Hobbs
but it made the point it needed to make because you're putting Hobbs over. Mm-hmm. And I want to like the tag title match. It just went too long.
Mm-hmm. Too much for what is it? 40 minutes?
It was like including entrances, it was like 32 minutes.
32 minutes.
So let's call it like 25. Of course. Yeah. Like I really want to like it, but they did too much for me. It's like it could have ended like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. What about I could not for the life of me find the Hook match.
It was on the pre-show.
It was on the pre-show.
They had 4 matches on the pre-show.
But freaking Action Bronson literally came in and slamming people. I wanted to see that shit. That's why I live for wrestling. Just to fucking see some people like that. Just coming in and fucking slamming people.
Bro, you gotta understand, it was so weird to see Action Bronson get in the ring, but for some reason, it felt right.
Yeah.
It was weird. And I was like, no offense. I feel like he could be a good wrestler. He built like one. He just short as shit, but I feel like he could be a good wrestler. So like
really? I've always pictured Action Bronson to be tall because I didn't see the match.
Shit,
nah.
Man.
He stood next to Hook, and when he was telling him to come on, and Hook walked past him, it was like you walking past me.
Oh damn! Wow. Okay.
Man.
Yeah, it's a dramatic height difference.
I always pictured Action Bronson like 6'3", 300.
Nah,
but he's been losing weight
like
and shit. So.
5'7".
Wow.
Like somewhere between there.
Shit.
Wow. Okay.
Dude, I gotta see that footage, man, because I heard he slammed the shit out of somebody.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie, I forgot who he grabbed, but he grabbed him like he was gonna do a belly, like a back belly to belly, and he just tossed him to the side like you to pick up a child at a daycare and just throw their ass.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa, hold on, Action Bronson, you out here living the dream. Like, and the sad thing is, I really don't understand how the hell he just walked on the side of the barricade. He just they were jumping Hook, and all of a sudden he just pulled the barricade apart, went in there and started throwing them off each other. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what I'm talking about. I was a little surprised. Didn't think that was going to happen. That was different, and it was actually entertaining.
Yeah. All right, so politics on the opposite side of the fence.
Yes.
Well, not really politics. It's just backstage updates.
From the elites to the bloodlines.
Well, no, before we get to the bloodline, I'm talking about the McMahon-Helmsley faction. SEC filings, which is the Securities Exchange Commission. Triple H's new title is Chief Content Officer.
Chief Content Officer.
Which does not exist in any other fucking business ever. It's not a real position, but they gave it to him. Chief Content Officer.
All right. Well, congratulations, I guess.
He's also earned a salary increase from $730,000 to $900,000 and gets an additional $1 million for being an on-air talent.
Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
And he will receive between a $1.6 and $2.4 million bonus, depending on the success of business.
Okay, now this title that does not exist basically means he's doing what he did in NXT.
Yeah,
but for everything.
Yes.
So basically, what he did for his baby, he does for Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and any future projects of anything happening. So the Clash of the Castle, all that type of stuff. He oversees that. He oversees booking. He oversees the story writing. He oversees all of it. So nothing go by without it going towards him first.
Yeah.
And also, like, to sum that up, NXT is now all over WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah, the old NXT is now all over WWE.
Yeah. Stephanie McMahon, in her promotion to co-CEO, will be increased from $730,000 to $1.3 million, with an additional $750,000 for being on-air talent, and up to $3.5 million bonus. Nick Khan, who is also the co-CEO now, he has been increased from 1.2 million to 1.3 million, and can also receive up to a $3.5 million bonus.
Can you imagine?
At the end of the day,
that
Stephanie
money?
and Triple H are still bringing money in the house no matter what they do.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
I'm not mad at it. Just saying. God damn.
Hey, couples goals.
Yeah. So, as you said, sir, the bloodline.
Yes.
The bloodline runs deep.
Really deep.
The Usos, who are not allowed to leave the United States, and Paul Heyman, who is still injured from the F5 he took at SummerSlam. So he pulled the ace out of his hat. Lil Oos showed up.
Lil Oos.
Lil Oos.
Lil Oos.
Solo Sikoa. I'm disappointed they didn't change his name.
Me too.
Because why does he have a different last name if he's their brother? And they said, oh, it's the Usos' brother, but he has a different name. Yes.
I'm sure Triple H is writing something for that. Right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you now. The funniest joke I heard when it happened, and he showed it, and they seen him. Someone on Twitter immediately said, "Wow, the one Uso that can travel outside the country." And I was like, "Holy shit, they have a point. He is the only one that can travel outside of their country besides them."
He doesn't have a drinking
That's
problem
funny.
yet.
Not like his brothers.
Yet,
Yet.
but yo, the thing I didn't get was why was Roman looking at him like, "Bitch, who the fuck invited you?" Like, I didn't call for you. Why the fuck are you up here?
I think he called Jacob Fatu and got the names mixed up.
I think so.
He got Josh instead of Jacob.
Well, young Joshua is now in the main roster.
Yeah.
Oh no, there was another meme I saw that made me die. It was a picture of Soul with his father, and under Soul it said, "I did it for The Rock," and then under his son it said, "I did it for Roman." And I was like, damn, we keep it all in the family for real, huh?
Yeah, Valdor said at least all that money isn't going to cover up some sex scandals now.
That's true.
Word.
Man, we're doing McMahon jokes now.
We've always been doing McMahon jokes. What
well,
do you
we're
mean,
doing
sir?
after McMahon.
When
jokes.
have we stopped doing
Sir,
McMahon
have you missed the last like 6 months of shows that you've
No,
been on?
you're right. No, I meant to say we're doing after McMahon jokes now. There you
Yes.
go.
Yeah.
We're doing after McMahon jokes. It has begun.
Yeah. Now, what I originally wanted to call the match of the night until I reevaluated it, Matt Riddle and Seth Rollins put on a fucking clinic.
Yes, they did. Yo, that
But as I said, to me, it wasn't match of the night. It was second. It was second for me. But they had one botch. That's what held it back. Because they were going for the reverse superplex into the Falcon Arrow. And they fucked it up. And then they came back to it and did it the regular way. If it wasn't for that, this would have been a perfect match.
But hey, anything can happen in WWE.
Yeah. And Seth Rollins finally got a pay-per-view win.
Finally.
Because he lost to Edge 3 times. He lost to Cody 3 times. He's lost to Roman. So he's finally got a pay-per-view win for the first time in like damn near a year.
Also, Seth Rollins' gear. You know what they're inspired by?
Yes, please tell me, because I meant to ask you and I forgot. I didn't get it.
It's inspired by Elton John. And
Really?
it's from the Elton John's biography because he came dressed out the same exact way with the same exact shape on. Bird feathers and all, horns and everything.
Okay. I was thinking it was some anime shit, but okay.
Did you know what Riddle's inspired?
I thought it was too. I'm about to say, look, I thought it was too until I saw the wings. As soon as I saw the wings, I was like, oh, that's the thing Elton John wore fucking so long ago. I was like, wow, that did not fit two and two together. If I didn't see the wings, I would have never knew it. But when I saw the wings, I was like, oh, that's from the Elton John documentary. That's one of the suits that he wore before the performance.
Okay, gotcha.
But did you know what Riddle's inspired costume was?
What?
It's Patrick Starr.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
It's Patrick Starr versus Elton John.
Oh, man.
How do you just have that? What podcast is using that?
Friday Super.
Okay, I figured Malcolm had to be involved.
Yeah, Malcolm had. It's Malcolm.
That reminds me, JK. JK, that reminds me. I watched some YouTube channel, and at the end of their thing, at the end of their little video, they do the game over, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got
wow, I've never heard nobody else ever use that besides this. I never else use it but them.
There you go.
Yeah.
I finally heard it somewhere else. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, wait a minute, why am I watching this Friday Super?
Shout out to Friday Super.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, I haven't talked to Malcolm in a minute. Or I haven't seen DX in person in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Every Thursday. Every Thursday.
But the match of the night, as Biggie likes to say, two big beefy men slapping meat. Sheamus and Gunther.
Ooh,
that was a big slap right there.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Look, this picture, Walter has his eyes closed. Like, are you serious?
He's like, here goes nothing. Oh, damn. Holy shit.
And you
Damn,
just
son.
see, like, Sheamus's titty meat, like absorbing the hand.
Oh. Oof, that was a brutal match, yo.
As it should be. As it should be.
I was looking forward to this match before, and I was like, oh man, it definitely
delivered.
It delivered, bro.
It delivered.
Oh my god, man, this match had to be, and it's also great because they're in Wales. They know who these two are.
Yeah,
they know, and that's what made it more amped.
It's the style of wrestling they grew up on.
Exactly. So, man, I knew this match was gonna be a banger.
What made it more better is at the end when Sheamus lost and he stood up and the whole entire place gave that man a standing ovation.
Yeah.
As he should. He should, yo.
I said, bruh, Sheamus never got one of those since he's been wrestling. I've never seen him get a standing ovation.
Because he was one of the early ones to really like make it big in America. Obviously, you had Fit Finlay.
Yeah.
But Sheamus was one of the first ones to truly make it big.
Dude, just having already like heavyweight titles under his belt.
Yeah.
Just doing it for him.
And Roddy Piper's not Scottish for people that forget. He's from fucking Oregon. Sorry, he's from Canada. And he lived in Oregon for a while because that was the first territory he was in America was fucking Oregon and in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So Roddy Piper's not Scottish. He's Canadian.
He deserves it, man. He definitely deserves it.
Can we also be happy that Imperium is back?
Yes. Yeah. Fucking what's his name now? Da Vinci or whatever it is. Vinci. It's just Vinci.
Da Vinci. Italian nigga. I was surprised when I was so surprised when came out and started speaking, and then he looked beside him and he walked out. I was like, oh, is this a one-time deal or this going straight forward?
It better be going forward because it's not like he's doing anything important in NXT.
Yeah, true.
He really wasn't.
The thing with going back to the night class of Castle, the thing with like Tyson Fury, what is that about? He's just there. Like,
when Tyson
was just there to be there.
When he stood up and punched Theory, I was like, okay, thank you, because we got out of the Theory situation. Because I was like, how are we going to have Theory come out but not cash in?
He punched the Austin in him. And that's why he got his name back.
He punched a WWE action figure to him. His arms did not fall down. That's what had me crying. His arms were just up, and I was like, yo, I don't think he knocked his arms down right now. Like, god damn.
Have you ever seen a squirrel fall out of a tree?
No.
Yes.
Because when they die, their body is still warm, so their legs just stick up in the air. That's what Austin Theory was.
The only thing I didn't like about the end of the pay-per-view was why in the fuck was Tyson Fury in the ring?
It was
shaking Roman Reigns' hand and then doing a little goodbye thing with Drew. We didn't need you. You already did your part.
Do you remember the original Fight for the Fallen pay-per-view for AEW where the Bucks and Cody and Kenny all came out? It was that. It was, we're in our hometown. we're just gonna stand here and we're gonna send the crowd home happy, and that's why they were singing and shit.
But I said, you ain't sent us home happy. You sent us home mad because everybody wanted Drew. First of all, fuck all that. Let me get this out of the way now.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I got to hear my song, Drew's original theme song. And let me tell you, I think I've been having it on repeat on my YouTube for like the last 2 days now.
What was yours?
And that video package for Drew was like probably the best one in a long time. You gave us Drew from damn near looked like childbirth to Drew getting let go, coming back, and just destroyed everybody, and gave him back his theme. And I was like, bro, whoever thought of this, thank you.
Yep.
Thank you so very much.
So much. I haven't heard that theme in so long, and it's been well wanted. Like, I wanted that theme song to come back so bad.
Right. And unfortunately, I was wrong. Because remember, when this event got announced, I said Drew is winning. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. Roman won.
Didn't I say Roman was going to win?
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Yeah, and I was say and I said Roman was going to win because it was, him and Rock. If it does happen, it's got to be with something big. It just can't be for the name of the head of the table. It's got to be for something big. It's got to be something memorable that everybody's going to always talk about. It's got to be for a belt.
I don't know. I think complete opposite. I think it should just really be who's in charge of the family. The Rock. We have to prove that The Rock is a has-been, and Roman is what's now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's true. But if you do Roman with just The Rock, it's just a basic match of just saying the younger dude beat the older dude. But if you do it for the belt, it's the man that's running the show, the head of the table, the man that's bringing in all the money against the man that used to be like this.
Right.
You have to go with that belt. You have to go in and show that you're still the man no matter what happens. You are the shit. You just can't go in without nothing. Then you're just gonna be like, every diva in the diva division. No offense. But yeah, like I said, it was well received more than what I thought it was. The entrance of it looked like a custom entrance made in 2K.
Yeah, I like how they went really old school and they came out of the crowd instead of just having because even like with the SummerSlam where they have just the really long entranceway, it's still the crowd is like they're there, but they're pushed back. But the way they set this one up is like they're just walking out of the crowd.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
It gives you really old school. Think of the Undertaker's debut at Survivor Series. The way he walked through the crowd, but it's a purposely made entranceway. Think the Royal Rumble when Cena came back. Mm-hmm. When Triple H came back. All of those, they had that entranceway that's just like in the middle of the arena. And for no reason at all, and they just come out through the crowd.
The one where The Rock actually won.
Yeah, that one too. Yeah,
that one too, which is the same one actually from Cena.
Oh, it was?
It was in the same arena.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
it was a really nice feel. Yeah.
Yeah, it was in MSG.
Yep.
So
Dominik Mysterio.
Someone became a sub today.
So first he turns on his dad at the pay-per-view. And then he came out Monday night. And Rhea said, Dominic's not your little boy anymore. I made him a man.
This has China Eddie Guerrero vibes all over again. The Latino heat. He also got the mullet for it. So yeah.
Yep.
So man.
Yo, also, I don't think y'all might have caught it like I caught it. But when Dominic kicked Edge in the nuts and he looked at Ray and he gave Ray that clothesline, that's the beginning of the storyline of the whole Dominic bullshit.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was the exact same motion. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh my God, that's what we're doing? We're going to go down that route where you have Dominic turn on Ray, like how Eddie turned on him. I said, now all I needed to hear him come out to Eddie's music just one good time.
Now, can we talk about how he lost his $700 Balenciagas?
You damn near look like him. But you damn near look like the man already.
He does. Yo, you imagine they do a storyline it would be like, you weren't my real father.
Let's not do it again. Let's not do it again.
I feel like it's going this route, man. I don't know. He's got the haircut. He's got the the whole heel persona now. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
He's a spitting image of Eddie Guerrero, which, holy shit, we question now.
Yeah. The big I guess the big plug on Raw. Braun Strowman is back. So 2/3 of Control Your Narrative now works for WWE.
Yeah, right.
They're not controlling. They're not controlling their narrative anymore.
And what's real funny is EC3 put out a statement when Braun showed up.
Yep.
And he said, I'm happy that Braun gets to go back and do what he loves to do, is put a smile on people's faces. I'm happy that he did this. There's no hard feelings, but we will still tell your story. I said, I just like the fact that you addressed it and you didn't make it seem like, oh, we've been doing something and you just left. He's like, no, bro, I understand. You want to go back and they called you back. Go.
Yep.
Do it.
Yeah, just go.
I'm happy for you. And I was like, EC3, no offense. You deserve a read-through too, goddammit, because they fucked you up in there.
Yeah, I think EC3 needs to come back.
It's only to me, it's only a matter of time until he comes back also.
Exactly. And he should come back the way he should come back, you know?
Triple H should give him the Cody treatment. Let him bring Control Your Narrative.
Yes, that's what I'm talking
Let him bring that.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's his whole gimmick, is the Control Your Narrative. And he just recruits people that feel like they've been, disserviced.
Triple H is doing crazy good right now. Holy crap.
But you know who's not doing good, speaking of EC3?
Oh, man.
Velveteen Dream. This man keeps digging himself a grave deeper and deeper. EC3 stated Velveteen Dream tried to film WWE stars' penises without consent.
Wait. What?
He was trying to film wrestlers naked in the locker room, is basically what I get from that.
He was trying to do his own cheeks of the week.
Cheeks of the week.
That's a different kind of cheeks. I do not. Some people like those kind of cheeks, but I do not.
Yes. Somebody. Yeah.
There's cheeks for everyone, but those cheeks aren't for me.
They're not for me either, but shit, somebody like them.
Cheeks of the week.
I'm just having too much fun with this.
Yeah. Let's see. Some other random news. Let me just scroll through. Tyson Kidd has a no-cut clause in his contract. It's a part of his lawsuit settlement from when he got hurt. He can't be fired.
Well, he's still getting paid, and he's got the two twin sisters. I mean, the two sisters.
Yep.
In his house. I wonder if he actually goes with Natalia's sister too.
I'm sure he dabbles in the. He dips his pen in the ink.
That's a good one.
I would.
Cheeks of the week.
Austin Theory didn't want his name back.
Why?
I don't know. I just read. It's just a headline. I'm not clicking on the fucking website because it's one of those clickbait things. But I did see it somewhere else. Because CBS Sports also reported on the same thing. So this bullshit website stole it from CBS. Kyle O'Reilly is having neck fusion surgery, so he's out for at least another year.
Yeah, I heard about that one. Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly's.
He's having neck surgery, and also Bobby Fish is going to be let go soon. They're not renewing his contract. So at this point right now,
it already ran out. It already ran out. He's done.
Yeah. So you already lost most of your people already.
Yeah. So AEW has fucked up the Undisputed Era.
Yes, they did.
Big time. And Adam Cole still is not back on TV from his concussion. He's on TV. He's not wrestling.
He's not wrestling.
And something we already knew, Brody Lee is going to be in Fight Forever, but the character model is out now.
So, how about we read
Brody Lee and Owen Hart.
Oh yeah, and Owen Hart, yes, yeah. And -1.
Yeah, true.
Let me tell you right now, if -1 is not a manager, the ass whooping I'm gonna put on that kid. When I say fuck them kids, This is what I mean by fuck them kids. I am going to beat the holy hell out of that character. No offense to anybody in YouTube land, in the land, but it's a child in the game. He's getting beat like a child in the game. It's not child abuse, but the way it's gonna look online, it's gonna like child abuse.
And I believe you're asking for some Sheik tweets, sir.
Yes, I am.
All right, let's do it.
Alrighty, let's get to the Sheik.
Fuck whatever day it is today. It is what it is until it isn't, you dumb son of a bitch.
Hey.
The right time and the right place to go fuck yourself. If you insult the manager of Target, you have heat with me, Bubba. Oh, that's a reference to CM Punk, by the way. Because he said these ineffectual EVPs who couldn't even manage a Target. So apparently Iron Sheik is siding with the Elite.
Yes, he is. Bull Betch, no jabroni.
Oh yeah, I skipped that one by accident. Fuck the My Pillow. Yeah, that is a stupid commercial for the My Pillow.
What is this?
Stay in your lane, you dumb son of a bitch. I agree.
Yes.
No, Bubba, that jaboni, look outside to make sure I am still not waiting to beat the fuck out of him.
Fuck that Hulk Hogan.
Sheik sells suplexes by the seashore.
Okay, say that 3 times.
Sheik sells suplexes by the seashore. Sheik sells suplexes by the seashore. Sheik sells suplexes by the seashore.
Down by the seashore. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. That's fucked up.
Sheik sells suplexes down by the seashore. Sheik sells suplexes down by the seashore.
Yep.
You have one life to live. Make it count, jabroni. Classified information. Go fuck yourself.
That ain't classified. That's normal knowledge.
It's very classified.
Wake me up when September ends, Bubba. Fuck the sinners and the saints.
Wait, hold on. That's not a good tweet. Wake me up when September's over. Let me go sleep when we can't wake you up.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. They're called the Ghostbusters and they're in control. You know it, you dumb son of a bitch. The shit dropping bars now.
BARS bars.
Fuck the osmosis. Fuck the news. If you're too hot to trot, go fuck yourself. Where am I? Can't wait for you to go fuck yourself. And we'll end on this. Fuck the price increases this Monday.
Alrighty.
I have been Darth Messiah 2.0 and you, sir.
Alex the motherfucking Hill.
Good night, J Kid.
Good night to all, and to all a good night.
Peace.
Peace.